Good morning, it's David with the Price Group at Coldwell Banker, and today's topic is escrow deposits and who should hold them and who should not. So, being in the real estate business for over 20 years, I've seen pretty much everything that can happen in a real estate contract. And although we don't get into escrow disputes very often, in my 20 years at this point, I've only been involved in 3 escrow disputes. And I'm so glad that my company, Coldwell Banker, has their own escrow accounts, because that makes the process so much more simple. So let me give you an example. You have really 3 places to hold escrow when you are making a purchase on a home. You can have the funds held by a real estate company's escrow account, a title company's escrow account, or a real estate attorney's escrow account. Now, the latter 2 are places that I would like to avoid at all costs. And the reason for that is, if you end up in an escrow dispute, and let's say that the buyer cancels the contract and they're within their right to do so and they should get their deposit back, if the seller for some reason says, no, I'm not signing a release and cancellation, I'm not going to let those funds go back to the buyer because I'm mad for whatever reason, the only way that we can get the title company or a real estate attorney to release those funds is to have both parties execute a release and cancellation of the contract and turn over the funds to one or the other party, or split the deposit. Now, if the funds are held by a real estate company's escrow account, what would happen is, if we can't resolve the situation in 15 days, then the Florida Real Estate Commission would receive a copy of the purchase contract, any pertinent documentation, and they would make a ruling based on the purchase contract of who those funds belong to. And there's no cost for that. So in the other scenario, you might have to file a lawsuit against the seller to get your deposit back, in which case that $5,000 or $10,000 escrow deposit is going to be eaten up by an attorney's fees. So my recommendation to you always is to have your funds held by a real estate company's escrow account. Now, there aren't very many companies out there that have their own escrow accounts because, let's face it, it's an accounting nightmare, funds coming in, funds going out, and most real estate agents honestly don't even understand the difference themselves, and we have to go through this time and time again with them as to why we are making the request that we get to hold the escrow. So hopefully this has been an enlightenment for you. If you are looking to purchase a home, I would highly recommend that you start your search with a Coldwell Banker agent. We've got 7 other agents on staff here at the Price Group. We know the Pinellas County market extremely well and be more than happy to assist you in a purchase. Feel free to contact us with the information below. My cell phone number is 727-458-4537, and make it a good day.